I'ma stick with this. Can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do?
Wanwan underscore gaming underscore
Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets, how that pop look like robotics. Shoulders going crazy, see that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock out to? Oh, we gon' move.
Lu yang itu yang cabut pakai HP dari enggak, itu kedua lah. Tuh anak kita ininya nih. Itu kalau lama bagus nih Bang. Jadi bagus kan. Sama bos. Rere. Kamera atas kiri yang buram matiin Bang. Justru itu yang bikin rame Re. Yang buram pakai ini Re. Kamera atas kiri yang buram matiin Bang. Justru itu yang bikin rame Re. Semoga lancar terus kawan. Kopinya. Tulis aja di sini kawan alamat kopinya kawan. Semoga lancar terus kawan. Tulis aja di sini kawan alamat kopinya kawan. Oh mantap. Bagus nih tapi ada yang kali-kali gitu. Enggak ya?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter and hello to everyone watching. For me it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, but...
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So things are underway. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Neves. Solot. Good ball over the top. Diogo Costa attempts. And he's let fly. And it's hit the woodwork and out. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland...
And the finish!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedro Neto has been caught there. It's a foul. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
We all love a trial, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Neto. Just eases him off the
Jangan lupa
ball.
transfer ya guys.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nih, hebatnya transfer
Kings in
sekali.
across. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Solid! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Norway have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Haaland. Played into space. Played through for the wide man. It's a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Looking for options for movement. And it's Ødegaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Bersih.
Ball's gone out of play.
Bersih ya guys. Kotor guys.
Shot, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. João Neves. And he shoots!
Shit.
And yes, it's there!
Ini gara kamera burik
They
nih.
have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Gila.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Bos, nanti tanggal 8 udah kosong.
Tanggal 8. Hah? Tanggal 8.
Rumah samping.
Tapi dia harus bayar dulu deh. Oh gitu, kenapa ada tiban aja?
Apa itu kan?
Jelek ya? Jadi gitu aja kan? Udah.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Vega. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Ball's out once more. Hangs in across. Punched away. Ødegaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha. Now it's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. And it's Neves. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. That's a good ball out wide. Referee's given a throw. And now it's Berger. He is through here. Vitinha. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Berger.
Sayang banget di Portugal udah nggak ada Messi guys.
And here's Ødegaard.
Kemarin hoki sih
And the
menurutku
whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
So we reached the halfway point. Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So the action is resumed. Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
That's going wide left.
Masuk nih guys, ini guys. Hai, halus guys.
Shoots! Oh, off the bar! Araujo. João Neves.
Re, patah-patah nggak Re?
He
Game
does
Re.
have an assist to his name. Now it's Haaland. That's good running with the ball. He'll try from distance. He's got away with one there.
Gila guys. Gila. Nggak jarak gila guys.
Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He's gone for goal!
Jauh-jauh.
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed.
Iya Re.
That was hit
Nggak ada
with real
pegangan Re.
ferocity.
Tempatnya.
Enggak ada ininya.
Iya. Ntar ya.
Kita beli.
Ini demi Ray ya.
Nih penonton viewers kita. Gift dong, gift, Ray.
Ray, ini dong Ray. TF.
Pakai FBK nggak apa-apa. Jika ada salah.
The attendance
Reyes.
for this match was 51,577.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. It's a pretty loose pass. João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva to Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super find. He's in a great position here.
Set.
Oh, what
Hey.
has happened here? Can he finish? No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Aduh, ini selamat.
And he skips past his man. And he's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his
Terima
job
kasih
properly,
buat
Peter, that's for
penonton
sure.
setia Ray yang udah selalu mengasihi masukan.
All he needs to do is to place this
Give
between the
dong.
goalposts
Give dong.
and basically
Kopi
let
atur
them
nih.
attack it.
Chance! Not a bad try by any means. Nuno Mendes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Tiki taka.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Tiki taka.
Oh, he's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Bernardo Silva clears without hesitation. Oh, it's come loose. Tries to pass it through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Kayaknya enakan lihat di warteg, Mas.
He's had it nicked away. Now it's Haaland. They could break here.
Halus guys. Halus guys.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Enggak. Belakangnya kuat guys.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Slidingnya guys. Nice, halus.
Marah guys.
Ryerson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Halus.
Bruno Fernandes
Guys.
being urged to shoot. Chance! Oh, that has got to be it!
Pick 1 untuk yang dukung Portugal guys. Klik 77.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Cakep lah Ray. Sekarang ini gue udah bisa lawan lu. Sini lu kesini
Well,
coba
they've done the hard
main sini.
part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Ødegaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. Good take, and is he in?
Anjing.
That is a trouncing tackle. And that is that. Norway did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team, early in the game, and it just went...
Sama YouTube guys.
Setiap terus guys, setiap hari guys. Soal Jumat.
Kita akan lihat Sabtu sampai Minggu live guys.
Semenit. Ini
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement is really...
Ray masih nonton deh. Hah? Ya deh, kita aja gitu Ray. Kasih maru bang, pakai Ray bang. Sekarang kita main Tekken Ray.
Dia lah ya. Bagus tuh. Ambil kick, biar jebol. Lanjut. Lanjut Bung Hendra.
Tanggal ini pindah karena fisik.
Tadi gue udah minta maaf. Malah dia bilang dia minta maaf karena dia
Anaknya.
gue bilang dia parah banget. Guys. Biasa musuh buyutan dari tahun 75 ini musuh. Lu pengen ngomong 75 kalau kita ke teman-teman lah rumah ada bapak gitu. Itu belum bisa.
Let your spirit rise in this hopelessness. Love is here, love is here. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in the
Well, here we go. Brazil against Argentina. Surely the most seismic footballing conflict in the Southern Hemisphere. Strap in for the ultimate game of one-upmanship, where everything matters so much.
Aman gak sih?
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, I wonder, Jim Beglin, what is going through the minds of these players as they face up, respectively, to their arch enemies? It is a feeling that I'm sure...
Iya tadi aja, jadi bagus loh. Jangan kita tes doang. Iya. Kamu udah kita yang tadi ya settingan. Udah ganti dikit. Tetap yang. Hah? Ambil dikit jadi. Langsung keluar apa sih? Game.
Well, here we go. Brazil against Argentina. Surely the most seismic footballing conflict in the Southern Hemisphere. Strap in for the ultimate game of one-upmanship, where everything matters so much. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, it is not often that an international fixture so transfixes the whole of world football, but that is the case here. It is indeed a very, very special occasion.
Well, the one thing that can be said is that there really is little in terms of what the players need for motivation. The game against the team you do not want to lose to. This is a nightmare to predict for me. It should be tight on paper, but there are so many factors that come into play, Peter, that anything can happen here.
We are just getting started. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Ederson! But he's left disappointed. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Rafinha. He is through here. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Fernandes. Oh, now he can run away with it. Martinez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And now they can spring out of defence. Fernandes. That's good running with the ball. Rafinha. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Alexandro. Especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's still going strong.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. McAllister, either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rafinha, and it's Guimaraes. He's having a hit! Now it's Evan Nielsen.
Ouch.
Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, can he finish? In he goes again. Goal, Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Kesakitan.
And that's a throw.
Isi. Lo kayak makan bara eh. Ya, gagal juga.
Over to the other side. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Ups him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gabriel. Ederson. Good ball, good take.
Samping. Samping.
And here's Neymar, driving through the middle. Shoots! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Neymar jayang.
Almada. Looking to play him in. Medina. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rafinha. It's Neymar. Lucas Paqueta. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. De Paul. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Some resolute defending there. De Paul. That pass has been well intercepted. Medina. It's run loose here. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. This ended up in no man's land. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Brazil leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Brazil have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Uhuy. Mission naman.
Knocks it into space. De Paul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Argentina can breathe again. Just. Neymar! Now, who's going to be first? And again! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And the shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring!
Marcado para o Brasil. Aos 10 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
It's a promising position. He's got away. Oh, super. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Ini kalau sudah ngangkat
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alexandro. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here.
Tendangan Madun.
He'll try from distance. Always going over the top.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Bisa ada tempat rekomendasi kan?
Alexandro is there and he can pick it up. Oh, that's delightful. Ederson makes a dash for it.
Pasir.
Fernandez.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tries to play it through. Forced to go back. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. And he's running through. Now it's McAllister. Here's found. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Aos 23 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador camisa 20.
Argentina may be down, but not out just yet. And he is going into that little black book. Rafinha.
Oh.
Fernandez. And it's made its way to him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Alexandro. That ball looks a good one. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's not going far. He's going for goal! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Rafinha, ready to try one. Rafinha! Oh, the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chance again. No. Brazil have their third corner. In impressive jump. He will be livid with himself.
Pencet satu yang buat ngurut.
Now it's Messi. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. It's a searching pass.
Dapat sendiri.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neymar. And it's Neymar.
Guys,
Taken back almost at once. Ibanez. Fernandez. And Almada. He's had it taken off him. McAllister. And here's Evan Nielsen. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain six. He's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack.
Fasilitas seperti Mbappe guys.
dia harus lawan Shakira ya kan.
Ini ngeremehin cepet kita.
Thank you Yudo, udah ngechat Yudo. Kalau nggak ada Yudo mungkin kita udahan gitu.
You still have this effect. You are so incredible.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Ya, menangin dulu.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. Played over towards the opposite flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Hernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Onside ternyata guys, onside.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Katanya fokus.
Sambil ngomong lah.
Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early
Ya
in the game.
Toure.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a good foot in there. Rabiot has got himself a free kick. Hernandez scooting forward. It's a searching pass. Upamecano makes the interception.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Koundé. Ball played for Dembele. Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he has been fouled there.
Aku juga. Monster.
And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. Tries one from range. Now who's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pressure stays on. It is a corner.
Afrika kuat.
And we have our very first corner. Foster! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Wah.
Dembele.
Diktator, guys.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Emosi gitu.
Sitole. 30 minutes gone. Foster. So much time and space here. He's had a shot! He's going to be quick to recover this.
Bisa guys. Saya akuin ya guys. Guys.
South Africa have their second corner now. Oh, he's goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries to play it through.
Benerin dulu.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rabiot. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply.
Pada semua sih. Ini segitiga loh benar. Yang berang itu segitiga.
Can he get on the end of this? That has ended up in no man's land. And he's forced to go back.
Iki tapos.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's the keeper's ball. Dembele. For Olise. That is a great pick out. He's got away. Mbappe! A skipper's goal!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in.
Chance, surely! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. South Africa unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the shot at goal! And no mistake! They have pulled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
after 48 minutes.
And a
is
trademark move
number
ends with the
15.
inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Rokok itu.
He's having a good look here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this would...
Olise! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sitole. That's good running with the ball. He's going for goal! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Hernandez. Threads one in. Shot could be on. And the shot! And that's a good finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
South Africa with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
South Africa have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And they can counter here. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's running through. Can he finish? A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Driving on and making good progress. Goes for the shot! He's got away with one there. Rabiot. Saliba. Driving forward. He'll try from distance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Rabiot. Saliba. Dembele. Hernandez. He is through here. Has crossed into the middle.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Foster, and he's found a way past, and the shot!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
South Africa have their third corner. Cleared away.
Oke, biasa lagi.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe, chance! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So again, we have parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And he's quick to get rid. South Africa have it back and can go again. Rabiot. That's a good run down the left. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Dembele. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. He's having a pop! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Sitole.
Yaya Toure.
Shoots! And that's another fine save. Hernandez. Rabiot has created one goal already. Doué. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Mbappe. Succumbs to the pressure. Sitole looking understandably energised after his goal. Aimed beyond the defence.
Kalau menurut kalian itu curang,
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Thinks about the shot. Great chance! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all.
And there goes the final whistle. South Africa have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this.
Ini ya. Tinggal dulu. Kau bantu nggak apa-apa ya?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and Fernandez! No, not quite. And it's Llorente. And here's Oyarzabal. Tries one from range. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oyarzabal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Pedri. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rodri. Rodri. Real chance! Ah, good steal, he just read it. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gavi. That is good progress on the left. Oh, that's nice.
Hai.
Pedri.
Aduh.
Pedri!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And a chance! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Great vision. It's a promising position. Incoming delivery. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Takes a shot! Goal! Spain! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Gol de España, convertido en el minuto 22. Número 8.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Played out to the left flank. Montiel gets a foot in here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Paul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Montiel gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Martinez. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Ferran Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Martinez. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's tidy.
Messi diancam.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Gue orang nggak nonton. Messi biasa seperti mikir begitu. Orang bilang aja wasit.
Cucurella
Apa saya wasit diancam.
pinches it off him. He is through here. That pass isn't the best. Rodri. Cucurella. That has not gone well. And here's Messi.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And Messi! Marvelous goal! That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
De Argentina, número 10, Messi.
Argentina have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And this is Messi. And it's Messi. Messi! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Argentina are up by one then, but I really feel they should be up by more.
Y aquí están.
They've reached the halfway point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Argentina are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a good foot in there. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pedri. Can he latch on to this? Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Montiel. Now it's De Paul.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Now it's Gavi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mikel Oyarzabal is wide and looking to get onto this. Pedri. Oh, shooting chance! Martinez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi with 2 goals already to his name. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Fernandez. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's definitely not his best. McAllister. And here's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he is going into that little black book. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? Laporte spots it and intercepts. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Pedri. Cucurella receives it in a wide position. The ball makes a move down the right.
Sepak bola dulu mah nangis tuh, nangis nih. Sampai ya Mas.
And the finish! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
McAllister really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Almada. Fernandez. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Look at the space here. Messi! And that's a tiny finish. And surely now the result's beyond doubt. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Messi.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot. Fernandez. Ball's gone astray. Ferran Torres. Oh no, what has happened here? And it's made. There's the shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Messi, and he is deftly away. Messi. And there's the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Argentina palpably stronger, better, superior.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
That's that, the end. Argentina have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Messi, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.